Hello random people on the internet, my name is Banana, and today marks just about 2 months since I started my new playthrough on Hypixel Skyblock, and I haven't been making that many videos on this series. I really apologize for that because, I should be showing you guys my progress more than like once every month, but in this video I just want to show you guys the progress that I have made in these last 2 months. Keep in mind that I did start out the profile with 2.5 billion coins because I had transferred that from my old profile, but otherwise this was fresh, all the skills, everything else completely fresh from the start. So I'm just going to go over all the progress I've made because I'm actually pretty proud of how far I've come. Firstly, I'm just going to show you the island. Not much has changed since the last time I have showed it off. I got, just the chest area. My minion area is not very full right now. This used to have some brewing stands here, but I did remove them because I don't really need them. And I have begun working on farms. I had started a cane farm down there. How did I fall in the void? I'd started a cane farm, but then I learned that cane is a boomer plant, as in it was only good back in the day. Cane is apparently not that great. So when I eventually get to building farms again, I think I'm going to go for a carrot farm. But I started working on that, and then backpacks got disabled, and it made building it way more annoying, so I just stopped doing that. What else is on the island? I can show you some of the loot that I have on here, I guess, because I do have some loot from the Technoblade Mayor over here. Got just some of the stuff that I got from just grinding Technoblade. I bought a couple Art of Wars because I thought the Techno Shop would be gone by now, but it's still around. Thank God for the people who want to get Art of War for not absurdly expensive. But yeah, and one thing that we do have to look at when we're looking at the island is going to be my minions. This is one thing that I'm not proud of, but I do have a plan for this in the future. I have not crafted like any minions. Pretty much you guys have seen the majority of minion crafts I've done. I've crafted tier 5 cobblestone, tier 11 redstone, and then pretty much just the foraging minions that I did in a video, and then a tier 2 zombie minion while I was trying to grind up a little bit of bestiary. So my minion slots are really low right now, but I don't really care about that too much because they're not super necessary for me. Obviously it would be a nice source of income, but I can get income in other ways. So my minion slots aren't a huge problem. I will get them up eventually. Don't yell at me in the comments, please. But that's pretty much all I can think of on the island. If we look at our collections, I was actually able to max out the potato collection because of the shiny pigs, because they drop a lot of potatoes. It's actually really nice. I also got pretty high in raw pork chop with the same reasoning. And otherwise, I don't think there's many collections that are that of interest here. I've gotten a lot of them pretty high, like Iron 8, not too shabby. That's purely from fishing, surprisingly. And Diamond 9, I think, is also a lot from fishing, but also from diamond spreading in my minions. I have Rotten Flesh maxed out because obviously Rotten Flesh is a very easy collection to do. String 8, you guys don't really care too much about my collections. Dark Oak is probably my highest one because I've grinded a tiny bit of foraging, not too much, but I've grinded it up a little bit at least. And yeah, that's pretty much all that I have collection wise. If we look at my boss collections for dungeons, 159 bonzos, which is not too shabby. The majority of that is master mode because master mode floor 1 was really good when it was giving double XP, so I was running that a lot. I don't have many scarf, professor, thorn, but I do have 60 livids. Majority of that's master mode, 1 sedan, and then I have 204 Necron kills at this point, which is not too bad for a 2-month-old profile. So that is my collections. Now let's go look at Slayer. Not much has changed since the last time I showed Slayer, but I still feel like I should show it just because this is a progress video. I am Revenant level 9 with 1.05 million XP. I pretty much stopped right when I hit it. Spider 8 and Sven 6. I would grind Sven more, but it's so painful, guys. I hope that you understand that when Terra and Rev can be just like permanently traded, and then Sven just takes 6 years, I don't want to do it. There's pretty much no reason to do Sven right now. But I got Spider 8 so I could do Alchemy, and I got Rev 9 because Revenant is just gamer. I wanted to get up there, and I wanted to be able to use things like the Axe of the Shredded and the Warden Heart and get the tier 12 Rev minion, all that cool stuff. So that is why I went up to Revenant 9. Slayer's not too hard nowadays. They've really made it a lot easier. Once they make Sven easier, I will get at least Sven 8. The perk for Sven is just so useless, but I'll still go for it just because, and because I do want to use an Overflux eventually. I just don't really care right now. But that's all I got for Slayer. And now the moment a lot of you are probably waiting for, my skills. Let's check them out because they're really impressive. Farming 14, let's go. Look at the top right now. I posted a video on a shitpost channel about how I got farming 14. Farming is not my, I think it's my lowest skill right now, I honestly do. So I'm mining 27, which isn't that good. I am foraging 26, which is, you know, okay. Fishing 27, this is what I was on my old profile, and I'll probably hit fishing 28 soon, considering that I have these clay minions down. So I'm just very slowly grinding up fishing via minions ever since I hit fishing, what, like 26 to get to just grind some combat. But yeah, fishing 27, and then let's look at my big boy skills. We are enchanting 60. Obviously, this skill does not take that long to grind up, and when you have 2.5 billion coins, you can do it pretty easily. So I did that. I've pretty much stopped afterwards. I don't have much overflow on that. But then looking at alchemy, I am alchemy 50. I did this during the Technoblade Mayor because obviously everyone should have. I think I have a bit of overflow on this. I don't have enough to get to 60. I will end up doing that eventually, but I did not do that. Taming 50, obviously, if I have enchanting 60, taming 50 is pretty simple after that. You can see that I don't have too much XP. I'm number 18,000, but taming 50, it's still a level 50 skill. And then combat, I am combat 45. A lot of this is thanks to Bestiary. Bestiary is just amazing for grinding up things. If we look at my Headless Horseman 30 right now. And then I've been just grinding up a lot of these Catacombs ones because they're pretty easy to do because I'm just like playing Catacombs anyways and I'm killing things. And I'm basically just getting free combat levels. So I'm Bestiary 35. I also got a lot of ghost kills while I was grinding up some combat because before they changed the Soul Whip, that's what I was doing. You can see that I have 47,000 ghost kills. I got that all within the course of about a day, probably just like 12 hours of just hardcore grinding. And it was not that fun, but I did get a lot of combat XP, so we are combat 45. Looking at Catacombs, I am pretty proud of this because I just hit it. I am Catacombs 35, and that is higher than my old profile was. My old profile was Catacombs 34. Thank you, Master Mode. Thank you, XP boosts from beating the floor multiple times, because otherwise I would not be where I am on Catacombs. It's nice to be 35. I should be higher, realistically. I feel like I haven't been playing enough. I feel like my grinding has been pretty minimal. I play, pretty much all I do every day is log in and then play Party Finder Floor 7 runs. Leave a comment below if you've seen me in one of your runs in Floor 7. But I should be higher than that, but 35 is nothing to scoff at. It's definitely cool that I'm better at the Catacombs than I was on my old profile right now, and it's definitely helped me to make money. I think I've gotten somewhere around 5 or 6 chest plates. I have one right now in here, and I've been making a bit of money from Catacombs, then spending it on a bunch of stuff. Like, I bought this gold ore set so that I can run tank when I'm running a master mode floor with people, and I buy stuff all the time pretty much. I haven't gotten a handle drop yet. If I had gotten a handle drop, you would have seen a video about it, but it has not happened yet. I'm going to do slash playtime. I have not seen this recently, so let's see what we're at. We have 338 hours and 47 minutes. I don't know how much of that is just me being AFK on my island to get bits, but I have been playing for a lot of this. I haven't AFK'd too much, especially because me AFKing, just it doesn't work out for me in my favor. People would just cancel me once again for that. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the progress that I can really think of here. You know, I still haven't finished my fairy souls because I'm just lazy. I never did the spider's den because the spider's den got updated the day that I was doing fairy souls, and I will eventually get to doing those. But I just wanted to give you guys an update because I haven't put anything out for this series in a very long time, and I wanted to talk about everything that I have gotten in this last 2 months. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you did enjoy. And that is going to be all for this video. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out.